Modeling, we basically build all the characters, the environments, the props, everything you see in a film. It has to be built. It has to be created. We receive two-dimensional artwork from the art department, and it's our job to bring it into the third dimension, to give it volume. The other thing that we do is we create or we sculpt the characters. We get drawings from the character designers, and then what we do is we end up with an armature or a wireframe of the character, and then we have to basically sculpt that character and make it look good from every possible angle.
Riggers, or character TDs, design how the character moves. We're essentially puppet makers. We place all of the joints, muscle, and fat underneath the skin. And we make all of the skin deform, so every little wrinkle that you see, every facial expression, that's a control that we put in so that the animators can take this digital puppet and act with it.
Coming out of modeling, characters, props, and environments are flat and gray. Yikes! Not my best look. Surfacing artists add colors and textures, making the surfaces look smooth and shiny like glass, bumpy and gritty like dirt.
Artists determine the surface quality of particular assets or characters. Basically, the color, the texture, or how the light interacts with the surface itself. So we have a material library which is comprised of like metals, woods, plastics, and that kind of thing. So take metal, for example. It can have paint on top of it, it can have dirt, it can have rust, it can have scratches, various things, and we would add that.
Rough layout is an interesting department because it comes sort of at the nexus point of pre-production and production. So we receive information in the form of storyboards from the story department and then recreate them in 3D space on the computer with a virtual camera, where we determine the cinematography for the film and the initial staging and blocking for the characters. So we're sort of the gateway into production.